Órale, Solo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout outs to all the junkies out there. And it's been rumored, and now it looks like it's getting pretty darn strong here that we may be seeing the return of Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, he's been out of action for heck, I don't know how many years, but it's been years, due to injuries. And I guess he's getting cleared to step back into the ring. um, I thought he's been doing a pretty good job in commentary. He's not the best, he's not the worst, but I got no problem with him doing commentary. I think he's actually doing a pretty darn good job. Um, Coming back to the ring for Wade Barrett, I'll tell you guys this. I was never like a huge fan of his, but at the same time, man, it seemed like whenever he'd start getting red hot, he'd get injured, and then he'd be on the shelf for a while, and then he'd come back, and then he'd pick up some steam again, and then again, he'd get injured. Like he's had a history of injuries, and that's why he stopped wrestling altogether. Um, he was I remember when he had a program going up against John Cena, and I thought that was pretty cool. But like I said, unfortunately for him, man, he was just never really able to pick up too much, get too much going for himself, man, without getting injured. I remember Booker T had said that Wade Barrett was going to be probably the biggest UK wrestler of all time in the WWE, but the problem was that he would just get injured. Um, like I said, I wasn't the biggest fan of his. I remember the Nexus. That's kind of how he came in. I was never like a huge fan of his, but I was cool with them. I'm like, yeah, yeah, especially him as a heel. He made a really good heel. So, never really got to see him in his full potential due to injuries. Him coming back now, he's 44 years old. All right. He's 44. Um, I'm not really sure how much gas he's got left in the tank to really go on a major run. Or maybe he doesn't want to go on a major run. Maybe he just wants to finish on his own terms and say, hey, listen, if you can give me, 1 year, or something of that, maybe even just one match, who knows? Who knows what this means? Maybe he just wants one match. Then I'm all for it. But as far as him coming back and being one of the major players, I mean, he's definitely gonna have to earn it. Um, he just can't come back and say, "Hey, I'm Wade Barrett," and I'm back, and now you push me right to the top. But it'd be cool to see him come back if he can still go, if he still got himself in shape, or gets himself in shape, and if he can still go and he's cleared by the doctors and he's in all the way, yeah, cool. Or if he's just back for one match, that'd be cool. Who would that match be against? Don't know. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. Next year, 2025, is John Cena's final year. Is Wade Barrett somewhere in that picture? I don't think it is, just because I don't, I don't think that's a big enough match for John Cena. Should Wade Barrett only be looking for one match? But if he's looking to stick around for a while and maybe build quite a few months, build his name up there, and I don't know, sometime next year at the end of the year, him and John Cena go at it. Hey, that could be something right there. But you guys let me know. What's your guys' thoughts? Because it really looks like Wade Barrett is coming back in 2025. So what's your guys' thoughts? You guys cool with Wade Barrett coming back at 44 years old? Should it just be for one match? Should it just be for the Royal Rumble? Should he come back full time? Should he come back part time? You guys let me know. What's your guys' thought on Wade Barrett's return? Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.